Let's go to, let's see, what else? Another guy that's been sort of dealing with legal troubles.
I already know what you're about.
Ja Morant. We haven't really discussed this that much. Like when he punched that kid at a basketball game. I want to talk about it now, though. So there's been a lot of news involving Ja Morant, not in a positive light. So months ago, he punched this kid in the face. The kid said something to him that he didn't like. So he said, "Should I do it to him?" And then punched him in the face. And then all of a sudden there was something else involving him and his mother. He called him talking about, I think it was this Finish Line employee was being disrespectful. So he pulled up pulled up with 9 people to confront this one man at Finish Line.
I think he was like underage too.
I think he was 17.
Yeah.
Pulled up with 9 people to confront this 17-year-old. Ja, you getting paid $200 million. You're an NBA megastar. You have a shoe deal, and you're doing this? Why? Why does he want to be tough? Why does he? All right, I get it. Michael B. Jordan. People say, "Oh, he's corny." Like, you trying to not be corny? Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that street stuff, man. You have 2 parents. You have a mother and a father. You got money now. You winning. Yay, we won. Why are you trying to prove that you're tough, man? It's not necessary. And then the whole thing with the Indiana Pacers. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Where I think allegedly one of his crew members had a gun, like it was a red dot pointed at, I don't know if it was a player or coach. It might have been one of them. The staff. Ja. Come on, man. Now, I understand that this is your mom, and if your mom calls you, said that somebody's disrespecting her, you know what? I get it. But at the same time, you have to realize that you're the breadwinner. You're the one providing all the family. You have to be cognizant of your situation, of what you can potentially lose in the situation. And the fact that you just are willing to throw it all away that easily is concerning. And he needs a vet desperately. Not Steven Adams.
He needs a mentor in real life.
He needs a real mentor. And I'm not saying that his father isn't giving him any bad advice or anything like that.
Man, his dad too busy getting drunk and sitting on at the courtside at the games. He ain't worried about nothing.
Yeah, and so he needs somebody that will come, set him aside and say, "Listen, Ja, you need to do this, this, and this. You need to act like a professional, because right now you're just wilding for no reason."
This wouldn't happen if David Stern was the commissioner. Just saying.
I'm surprised he hasn't been suspended. Like, they just let it fly. They're like, "Hey, Ja,
Adam Silver soft.
Do it. He is very soft. Unless they're doing PEDs or gambling, they're not going. Or they're fighting on the court. They're not going to suspend them. And so it's unfortunate. What's your reaction to the news about Ja?
I just think it's funny because it's like every time you see him in the headlines, it's not for doing anything positive. It's always for trying to betray like the street life. You feel me? So it's funny, in an age where everything is on camera, there's never any footage of this stuff. I'm not saying that they're lying. I'm just saying it's just kind of weird. Where's the footage of all this stuff? Everyone got cameras out all the time. Why haven't we seen footage of any of these incidents? But anyway,
that's a good point.
You was right though. Like if a employee at a retail store gets disrespect, I'm not going to show up 9 deep, talk about let me know when he get off work.
And then he also there's a report that said he damn near threatened the security guard, the top security guard there too.
Hey,
what's wrong with this dude?
I don't know. I don't know what's up with dude. He gotta get his mind right.
Like, if that was you in that situation, would you send somebody, or would you physically try to go there?
I would myself just go. like on some real man time. Because first of all, it's a retail still employee. What do you think? He got a gun on him in the store?
No, but you're a famous person making $200 million. You would go by yourself. You wouldn't. Bring
Maybe I'll go with like a couple.
You gotta have some
just
security.
For security.
You gotta
right?
have like maybe 2 people.
Yeah, but I'm not about to go up like, I'll be all like 9 deep. No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
First of all, if it was just some petty stuff, my mom wouldn't even call me for that.
That's why.
Like, it's a bigger convo than just him showing up. Like, his mom shouldn't have even called him up there, especially when she has a husband. Where was T at?
I don't know. That's a great question. Maybe because again, Ja has
like, you don't call up the dude with the money to handle that situation.
Maybe because Ja, he trying to be Avon Barksdale. He probably got them connections. he trying to be he's trying to be Marlo, like he got them connections.
And we don't even have like the full like details of what exactly the retail employee said.
He probably said something disrespectful, but at the same time, pulling up with 9 people is still no excuse. Doing what you're doing. Trying to basically threaten the security guard, allegedly. Come on now. You're doing way too much. And then I saw something where he, something about a gun. Not from Indiana or the Orlando stuff.
I know. He said, apparently it was like a game of basketball at his house or something. And like the kid got mad and said he was going to shoot up his house.
That is true.
And then the mom tried to sue Ja, but the mom has like a history of suing people for money or trying to sue people for money, so they pretty much dismissed the case.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's some new details. I didn't hear it. Wow, that's crazy.
I think The Athletic did an article.
Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, man, it's just a lot of stuff. He needs to get his life together. It's not that serious.
Cause it's kind of at some point, if it was just a one-off thing, that you could be like, okay, but it's just a constant reoccurrence. You know what's funny? News always come out after they play the Lakers. Like the last time after the Lakers beat them, we found out about the Indiana situation, and this time after they beat the Lakers, then something else came out.
You saw
who dropping dimes over there in LA.
You saw the little. It was like a celebration he did where he had like the little gun.
Yeah,
I was like, you know what? We might be right. They might be right. There might be something going on with Ja. Because that's.
I mean, I knew something wasn't right with dude when he tweeted when he replied to the dude on Twitter saying it's free to see how hollows feel. I'm like,
what?
I'm like, okay, you threaten to shoot people over the internet. What are we doing here?
He's an internet gangster.